Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our Amazon page. Please remember to shop Amazon, and when you do, go to MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon or click the Amazon link on our website. It's the best way to shop and the best way to support this program. Now, on with the show.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
We have a massive mailbag today.
It's
right?
not as big as you think because there's 2 pictures included, so it's actually 1 page less than you think.
Paint by number.
Exactly.
Let
The
me go
photographs
through
are
it in advance.
delightful.
Ooh. I love when people send attachments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MP3s, JPEGs.
JPEGs.
I'm looking at one.
PNGs.
GIFs.
Oh, there's the other picture, too.
GIFs.
Yeah, that's old, the other picture. That's been out there for a while. Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Welcome to the Mike O'Mara
morning.
Show.
And
Or
hello.
How's
evening.
everybody?
Or afternoon.
Good morning. How's everything?
Great.
You had
Yes,
an early
I-
one, yes?
It's a mailbag
Yes, I
day.
saw the bone doctor today. Dr. Concern, Dr. Emil Concern, said everything's good to go. Looking good. And, of course, they take the x-ray of my bionic hips, and then you see the outline of your too small penis, which is always lots of fun. So
Oh, that's nice.
always interesting.
Are you
Yeah.
sure that it's an actual X-ray of you, or is it just a stock X-ray that they show everybody?
It could be.
You know,
because
because you
see 'em
don't
all the
know.
time.
Yeah.
Isn't there that little disclaimer they have on rear view mirrors or side mirrors?
Objects
Yeah.
closer than they appear.
Yeah.
How cool do you think it would be? Because you go into the office before the star of the show arrives, and you go in with Nursey Wonder, the young, like 21-year-old assistant that they have in there, and she brings up your X-ray on the screen, and she's probably 25. She's probably 25, and she brings up the X-ray on the screen, and I'm wondering how appropriate it would be if, when she brought that X-ray up, and I said to her, "Oh, that's not me," and she said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Well, take a look. That's not me."
What if you said,
It would be much more noticeable.
Yeah.
what if you just kept it a little more clinical and you say, oh, no, I'm not Jewish.
Mr. O'Mara, we can't see you anymore.
Mr. O'Mara, you will be dealing with the mail attendant now. Who
It's
will
like
be coming
that.
into the office.
Well,
with
I mean,
you.
I would rather you be like in your 30s and make that joke than you in your late
ageist.
50s.
You know, I would like to get through one show where you're not being ageist.
Pony, am I right?
Oh, you're right.
I have the mind of a
love-
35-year-old.
I love when you talk about your virility, Mike. Never stop. Talk
hey,
about it.
Excuse me.
I mean,
father
the
of a
proof is in the
3-year-old.
pudding. Hello.
What?
Father of a 3-year-old.
Yeah, he had a baby
I understand.
at a late age.
I'm saying
Still,
talk about it.
By the way, everything working. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out.
It's just so America knows.
So
Mike
there's not
is
a
still fertile.
There's not a third replacement coming up?
No, everything's working. There just doesn't seem to be a lot of desire on Mrs. O'Mara's end to, you know,
It's like a food
experience it.
processor. It works
Yeah.
great. You just never use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that ninja
well, no.
hasn't spun in years.
Yeah, the fact is, you know
Fidget
what?
spinners in the drawer.
Yeah.
Three words most often heard in the O'Mara household. Always.
What?
Okay? Don't touch me. But anyway, that's...
Why are you so frigid?
yeah, right. Thank you, Rob. But we have a rather large mailbag
We do.
today, and because we didn't do it on the Thursday show, and by the way, thank you to Angie Goff for joining us and then posting
Thank
that on
you.
social media. That does wonders
She's great.
for the show. And lick it to the guy that said... great show yesterday, except for the first 36 minutes where we were talking about the shooting and we were
Right.
getting heavy. Okay, excuse me. Major news event happens. Sometimes we're going to talk about it. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah, go
always.
through.
We've said
Lick
that
it,
before.
man.
Yeah, why did
I
you
don't
write
need,
that, Pony?
Because of your sir, whoever you are, because of your lack of any engagement in the world around you, as you just like to sit there. Don't blame me for that.
Yeah.
Don't blame me.
If anybody
okay?
blamed me,
You prick.
I spearheaded that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also talked about, but it wasn't just you. It was me talking about the fact that, I got tired of seeing people getting political about something where we ought to be, spending at least a day. Can we just take a day and kind of get together?
I have a message for that Facebook post.
By the way, now that the statute of limitations is over, way to go, Democrats, kicking the Republicans in that baseball game.
you love sports.
Yeah,
I have a message for that guy who posted that on Facebook.
Yes.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Stay away from me.
You'll show him frigid.
That's right.
But technically, it is not about us. It is.
No.
It's really not at all, and that's why we bring you every Thursday and now Friday the mailbag. It's all about you. Yeah, it's all about you because we care about you and we want to Share with you.
It's all about you.
Frigid.
It's all about you.
Don't touch me.
You guys.
She doesn't really say that.
Viral.
It's all about you.
No, she doesn't really. It's more like one word.
Oh.
No.
No. not said like that though. More like no.
Oh.
No.
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 I'm like like a dog. Doesn't listen, I get an Irish libido. It doesn't happen to me very often.
Yeah.
When it does, it's like
Yeah. Who are we gonna fight?
Irish libido. I've never heard that.
Irish libido.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew
Irish-
another phrase about it. Is that sometimes you have to service an Irish toothache.
Oh, I don't know that phrase. Maybe I'm too
Wow.
ethnic for it.
So,
Wow.
sometimes you feel the pain. You got to help
Foreign.
that Irish toothache.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi.
Yeah,
Talking about
I don't
you.
get it.
Talking about you.
Talking about sex.
Talk about
Can you write that down? Because I'm very
Talking about
curious.
how
I'm sure
Irish
it's,
toothache.
yeah,
I want.
I'm sure it's not appropriate.
You don't want me.
Oh.
Oh, stop it. She
When
said.
I met
Stop
you,
it, you
a
silly
waitress
boy.
in a cocktail
Okay, I
bar.
can't see that from far away here.
All right, are
You
we
just
doing 3
wrote
separate
Irish
shows?
toothache.
Let's get on track
so
here.
strange.
All right.
Welcome to our world, our new youngest listener, Jack Aloysius Shanley.
That's an Irish
born,
name, Mike.
Born June 12th, weighing in at 9.5 pounds.
Oompa.
Wow. Mom, Dad, and big sister Maggie are excited he's here. Jack will be joining Daddy and Maggie, listening and laughing to the show on her daily commute. That's great.
That's
It's
sweet.
the infant. I love that. Thanks for all the laughs, Joe Shanley. Thank
Joe.
you, Joe. Oscar, would you like to thank Jeff Hancock for your new toy?
Oh, God.
Rob wrote this idea.
Gentlemen, you know that someone is selfless and doesn't care about anything when he reminds you multiple times that he was not thanked for his toy he
It was
sent you.
very key to Jeff Hancock. He
Yes.
gets a little recognition, Mike.
Jeff Hancock sent me what is it called? This is his
Pop
a pop
Funko or
figure.
whatever?
You
Yeah.
if you have kids, you probably have seen this, or if you work.
He gave you a child's toy?
He gave me a child's toy, but an adult figure, I would say, because I play an adult game called Overwatch.
What it is, Mike, it's a collectible.
Yes.
What character from the game Overwatch are you holding?
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt.
Yes.
Oh, it's got a German component.
Yeah.
Hey.
He's one of my favorite characters, and as I was playing with Jeff yesterday, I said, "Hey Jeff, is that you online?" He said, "Yeah," because he has a different screen name.
Right.
And I said, "Thanks for that, Reinhardt." He goes, "Yeah, I sent a letter as well." And I said, "Well, we'll make sure to thank you a little later." And I asked him, "Would it be too much to ask if you send me every character in the game?"
Wow.
And he said, "Yes."
We're actually, Mike.
Hold on, Rob. Let's get spotlight on Michael McIntosh. Turn his microphone on. Michael McIntosh, a paragraph about Reinhardt. Everything you can tell me about the character.
Reinhardt is a tank. He wields a hammer. He uses fire strike. He uses a shield to block enemies. He's typically the anchor tank, where he
Anchor.
places where everybody hides behind him while he
Yeah,
has the shield
I
up while
protect.
everybody.
That's good enough. I like that, Mac. That's totally hit it out of the park. You didn't know that was coming, and that was a fastball. And you hit that. He made solid contact.
Intern
on that one.
Emmy is swooning right now.
Yeah.
There
As
you go.
our entire female listenership.
Well, thanks, Jeff Hancock. Next letter. Guys, I am so sorry I am the bloodline spoiler. Even though my spoiler wasn't even true. I don't think this guy needs to apologize.
I don't either.
I think it was so beautifully
Full
done.
circle.
My intent was to joke about the death of the character, listen to Mike go off, and then stay on the air and let him know I was only kidding. Oh, okay. I think I hung up on him. However, I didn't deliver the joke properly and was afraid of the repercussions from the crew and hung up like a scared little boy who told a girl he liked her and regretted it. Please accept my apology. I am listening to last Friday's show, and I can tell you I am not laughing or snickering about it. Okay, maybe a little smile, but only because my trolling created a segment on the show. You should be great. You
Yeah,
should be
he did a
happy
good
about
job.
that. My poor attempt at a joke made me look like a piece of S. Yeah, well, at the beginning it did, yes. I will accept any punishment that Mike and crew want to deliver again. Apologies to all around. That's from Jeff Thomas, who takes authorship. Jeff, I will tell you, I laughed at the end of Bloodline when I saw it because I knew what you had done, and because you hung up and went into the wind, we didn't really know, and it created a firestorm, and I thought that was absolutely
I
hysterical.
think, in a way, he made your viewership more exciting.
I think so. And by the way, because not a lot of people are watching that show. And by the way, that show, I mean, really, when you look back at that show and you compare it to the next show I'll be telling you about, a real pick-to-click, a superior program to Bloodline, which I am all in on. It's no big whoop. Anyway, guys, first just want to say that I've been listening to you guys since the morning zoo. Your voices are like listening to old friends. Thanks for the laughs. Now to the good stuff. I know Oscar and Shannon have solved their chimney problem, but I wanted to let him know what happens when you just let things die in your chimney and leave them there.
Oh,
Ew.
dear.
Wow.
2 winters in a row, something got trapped in our chimney. Both times I let them die. Listening to them struggle for life for about a week each time after all signs of life ceased. I lit the fireplace hoping I would dry whatever it was out and it wouldn't stink.
Oh, that's
Yes,
the old
genius.
the praying mantis method.
This seemed to have worked until the summer after the second incident when on a hot August day, my wife said she smelled something. I also smelled it but denied everything, hoping it would go away and my wife would forget about it. I'm sure you guys know how that gamble turned out. Fast forward, I finally had to shut up my sea of a wife, so I cut a hole and retrieved what was behind the wall. What emerged were 2 small, horrifying mummies, forever trapped in the grips of their horrifying deaths.
Oh,
He has put a picture in.
no.
Yeah,
He
it's
has
on the
put a
next page,
picture
right?
in.
Oh, my God.
That is
There they are.
more chilling than the Tom Cruise
It's-
movie that came out
it's
last
like
week.
they're
Rats or squirrels,
screaming.
guys. Rats or squirrels.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think at that point it's hard to tell because a rat is just with a
I
furry
think-
tail becomes a squirrel.
Oh, you're right.
So I think it could
Yeah,
be
the
either.
tail. If you took the fur off a squirrel's
Oh, I
tail,
saw
you
it,
could get
thank
a
you.
rat.
That's it. That's all it is.
Pretty sure it's a rat.
Tony
It has a
doesn't like
rat
that.
look. Now it could be either one. I'm trying to look
Or
at
one
it.
of
It could
each.
be. One
Show
of
pick.
each. Keep bringing the funny David Hanna of Warrington. Yes, I buy the goddamn bonus show. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That is
That
a
picture
nasty,
is riveting.
It is horrible.
nasty picture right there. Next letter says, "Hi guys, I was hoping to surprise my brother-in-law Neil with a shout out for a happy Father's Day. He and his wife just had their first baby, Tyson, in February. He's the greatest new dad, an amazing uncle to my kids, and the best brother a guy could ask for. I turned him onto your show a short time ago, and he never misses a second of it. My one request is that if everyone in studio could take turns saying his name on the air, I just know it'll make his hairy nipples hard hearing it. Neil Gene Cedar is his name, and that comes from Chris Laughlin. So you want to go around the room? We'll all see his.
Absolutely.
Would you like to begin?
No, I'll finish. I'll be the
All right,
anchor.
Pony, you go
Unless
first.
do you have an anchor bit that you were? Is
No,
that
no,
what
no,
you wanted
no,
me to
no,
start?
no.
I'd like to
All
start
right.
if you don't mind.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Neil
Gene Cedar.
Okay. Hey, big boy. Neil Gene Cedar. Welcome
Okay,
to the
Rob.
fold.
Pony.
Oh, I thought he said Rob.
Neil. Gene. I love your cedar chest.
Oh, you're such a dork.
Neil Gene Cedar.
What the hell was that? Mike?
Neil Gene Cedar. There we are. I love it. So I hope he enjoys. I know he's gonna love it. I know anybody that likes that kind of stuff. Moving right along. Hi, men. My boyfriend is a huge fan of the show. I enjoy it too. We are such big fans that I bought him tickets to the TMOS NOLA as a Christmas gift last year.
Nice.
Still stuns me. We were nervous about promoting that
Yes,
show.
we were.
We started early. We are both very much looking forward to going to the show in November. I was hoping that you could wish him a happy birthday. His big day is today. This would be the best birthday present ever. He's an amazing person, and I would love to see the smile on his face when you wish him a happy birthday. His name is Jared Collar. Kahler. Collar. And my name is Tracy J. Monaco.
I like her name so much more than his.
Oh, Jared Collar's boring next to Tracy Monaco. Jared Collar. Happy birthday, Jared. May you have many more.
Happy birthday.
Moving right along. Hi, Mike, Rob, Oscar, Pony, and the TMOS squad of stellar interns. My wife, Connie Hanna. This is another Hannah.
Yeah.
Where's the other Hannah guy? Didn't we have a Hannah a minute ago?
No, Monica.
No, didn't
Sounds
we have
like
a
Hannah.
I thought we had a Hannah.
Tracy J. Monica.
My wife Connie Hanna is celebrating her birthday, and all she wants for me to defrost the fruitcake we made during the holidays using the world famous Spiewak family recipe. No joke. To use as her birthday cake. Okay.
We had a
Very
David
good.
Hanna, Mike. I looked back. We did. It's just a coincidence, not the
Oh,
same
it's just
couple.
a coincidence.
Yeah.
Just two Hannahs listening.
Yeah.
And maybe Jack Hanna.
Or
Editor's note:
Hanna-Barbera.
be careful with lit candles near the cake. Also, for Rob to is that actually true?
What?
Can you light the cake afire with the amount of booze that's in it?
No, because you know why? Because
You cook it off,
I
right?
cook off the booze before I pour it on. Yeah.
Also, for Rob to pick up a bottle of Crown and meet us at the Leesburg Costco. I know he made a similar road trip a couple of weeks ago, but she would really appreciate it if he could take the car out one more time. Yours in Christ, George Hannah. They want you to get him some.
I don't like to
get
go
him
to
some
Costco
Crown.
on Friday because it's crowded, but I will be right back. I'll be
There
there.
he goes. Look at the black smoke pouring out of the thing.
Horrible.
It's terrible.
Burning oil.
Nasty.
Smell the clutch.
Thank you very much. Oh, watch out, Rob. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh. Are you insured?
On that thing? No way.
Next
No
letter
coverage.
says, "Hi guys, I just wanted to get a name in for today's mailbag. Alice Page McNeese turned 2 years old on Wednesday. Uncle Henry, Mommy, and Daddy want to wish her a happy birthday. Also, if Mike would honor us with a Donald Duck sneeze, I think Alice would love it. She's 2, right?
Yes.
So she's 2. That's from Uncle Henry, Henry Jenkins, childless Henry Jenkins.
I know how that
Poor
feels.
old
Like.
Henry Jenkins up on the hill.
All right, here we go. This is for
Well, let me get the
Alice
feather,
Page
Mike.
McNeese. Hi, Alice. Alice, take the imagine. What did he say?
Let
What
me
did
get
you
the
say?
feather.
Oh, Oscar's really playing with
I'm
you
really
today.
into this.
Okay. Oscar, here's the imaginary pepper.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm gonna
you
put the
say
pepper right in your
feather?
hand. Feather.
It's
Yes.
not a feather. It's
Pepper.
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 Now that's not how you do it. That motion is a motion I'm sure you're not unfamiliar with, but that's not the motion of throwing the pepper into Donald Duck's
That's a
face.
motion we call the Macintosh.
I'm taking the pepper.
Okay, there you go. Oh, you've poured the pepper into your hands. I
Yes.
see.
Yes.
How
All
much?
right, now what are you going to do with
I'm
the
gonna
pepper?
throw it in Donald's face.
Listen up, Alice Page McNeese. Listen, Alice. Okay, Oscar. Uncle Oscar's going to throw the pepper in my face. Watch this.
I've thrown it.
Yeah.
Kids love it.
Adults love it too, Mike.
Oscar
Mike
threw
Rob.
about 5 cups of pepper, by the way. It looked like overkill.
Yeah, well, making a stew. Hello, Mike, Rob, Oscar, the intern, Herd, and all the ships at sea. Like winter, NOLA is coming. I have my airline tickets, my Airbnb, my air mattress, and a bad liver that must be punished. So I am prepared for what will certainly be a weekend I'll have difficulty remembering. I'll be accompanied by my scholarship winner who doesn't get it but tolerates it as part of her tuition.
Nice. Required listening.
Yeah.
I even designed a commemorative T-shirt that I made through Vistaprint and posted an image of it on the TMOS fan club page. It got a lot of likes. I'm ready to encourage other show fans to create their own T-shirts through Vistaprint, of course. For example, imagine HBS in a Yay Carla version.
Oh, no.
This guy's creative. Or Dirk Vastrick in a Hello Carla model. Maybe one that says Cat to 2017 on the front and I'm with Winston on the back.
Nice.
I think it would be cool to see a sea of supportive T-shirts, each emblazoned with a favorite showism. What say you? Regards, Mike Harper. Citizen Ordinaire. Mike, I would say I appreciate your initiative, but I believe before everybody prints up their own,
Yes.
You should probably understand that we're feeding our families here, and we will be coming up with the
There is
commemorative
an online store that'll be launched soon.
New
Yes.
Orleans T-shirt, the official one. And as much as I love your T-shirt, I would much prefer a sea of audience members to be wearing the official 2017 TMOS Live New Orleans T-shirt.
What Mike Harper has become, he is now the guy selling concert T-shirts in the parking deck.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
walking to the cars.
And
Don't
everybody
be that
knows that the show slogan for New Orleans is 2 new hips, same great show.
guy. That's right. How's my walking?
There he is again. Oscar working the hips into my business cards and now the T-shirts. Very
Mike,
exciting.
I celebrate your hips. You're
Yeah.
mobile now.
Yes, well, I appreciate your comedy
Yes.
with that. Almost
Hey.
as funny as my cousin Teddy asking if the doctors synced them up.
And Mike, just in case you didn't really grab
Teddy.
onto what he said,
I get it
Oscar,
at home and I get it on the show, so I get it everywhere I go.
Oscar celebrates your hips.
I understand that.
Yes, that's right.
I'm very excited. Dear Mike, Rob, Oscar, Pony, and interns, I am very proud to announce that my number 2 son, Jacob, graduated from Apex High School in, that's the top. That's
the
the best
best.
one.
Oh, yeah.
That is the best high school in North Carolina this week and has been accepted to Appalachian State University. He's extremely smart and a great musician. We are hoping that he works hard and does well in college, but he stopped taking advice from his parents a long time ago. If it's not too much trouble, may I ask that the awesome TMOS interns pass on a key piece of advice to Jacob on how to survive his freshman year and make the most of his college experience. Maybe not Mac. We have Emmy here. Is Emmy
Emmy's
on the
here.
campus
Yeah.
today?
Well accomplished.
Thanks, fellas. Keep up the funny. Jesse and Melissa Justice, Jacob's brother Jonah, and his two sisters, Abby and Izzy, and Grandma Carol, too.
Hi, Carol.
That's wonderful. So this is Jacob, who just graduates, going to college. Emmy, what is your advice for young Jacob?
Oh gosh. Keep in touch with your parents because you're gonna be back with them in the summer probably.
I love that.
Wow.
That
Pretty
is
straightforward.
perfect.
Simple
I've got
advice
one, Mike.
right there.
I've got
Yes,
one.
go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, Mac is still in his freshman year, so I don't think he can really talk about this.
This is
So
true.
I'll speak for Mac.
Yes. And this would go away to college.
Get degrees. All you have to do is show up for class. Don't be the guy that says, I'll make it up next time. Get there.
When you
Get
said
there.
C's get degrees, I thought that was advice to female students.
Stop it. Behave yourself. Can I offer mine?
Yes.
Jacob, if you don't get involved with the kids that led a protected life in high school. Don't get involved with the kids that are going to college and it's the first time they
Right.
will experience true freedom. Because one of them might get drunk at Frank's Bar across the street at Marist College and try to walk across the roof of the greenhouse, falling through, cutting himself, and getting expelled on his second week of school.
Oh, no.
That's not a cool thing. My point is, just even if you have been very sheltered, even if you have been protected, even if you have been over-disciplined leading up to college, don't go nuts. Pace yourself.
Yes.
There's a wild world out there. Enjoy it and chill. Don't overreact to the newfound freedom.
And if you go to
Legitimate
VCU,
advice.
the first thing you do, steal a roll of toilet paper from the bathroom and take it to your room because they're not going to supply it on the weekend.
Also, she can get pregnant. They all can.
That's right.
Thank you.
You know
Thank
what?
you very much.
This is for me and Oscar on that.
very good.
I'll take one too.
And I hold, I believe, in my hand the final letter, Rob Spiewak, I believe.
Yay!
Says, hi, guys. First, I want to thank you for what you do every day. I have listened to the Don and Mike days since the Don and Mike days when you first came to Sacramento. Thank you also for turning me on to Harry's. By the way, Sacramento, I literally think a year and a half to 2 years ahead on the show.
Really?
I just want to say that. Anyway, thank you also for turning me on to Harry's. I will never again ask the pimple-faced clerk to unlock the stupid razors. Yeah, isn't it liberating? It really is. Mike, in listening to you discuss your relationship with Frankie and Beluga, I think I can shed some light on the situation. Occasionally there will be a dog who is nothing more than a living organism, eating and essing and peeing with no emotional connection to anything, like a jellyfish. Although I'm not sure if a jellyfish esses. Or a paramecium. They suck. I love this letter.
They suck, Mike.
You can see it in their eyes. Dead eyes. So black eyes. Doll's eyes. Just looking for food. Yes. My mom had one such dog. His name was Rusty. And he was a dick. The problem is they live for a long time. There is nothing you can do other than wait. They are like zombies as they just wander around looking to feed. It sucks being around them. That's from Ben Ramsey, who
Nice.
gets the bell today.
Yes. Well done.
I
Well
adore
done.
that letter. P.S. Oscar, have you considered just having the subflooring installed so you have a stable floor until all the work is done? Then you can put the hardwood down.
Hey.
No more slippers.
Good idea.
And no more stink. Right?
PPS, enough with Mac.
I get it. Mac and Jack.
PPS, fuck you, Rob.
Hey!
Now you can start the show. Thank you very much.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
You're supposed to pick up the keys from the neighbors.
Hi. sorry, somebody left some.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, we'll come back. So sorry.
Girls, no, I'm sorry. Let me put something on.
Enchanté.
Hello. Hi. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay.
What brings you to Miami? Business? Pleasure? The business of pleasure?
Oh, bachelorette weekend. Jess is getting married.
Oh, congratulations. This marriage, will it be open?
You know, we haven't discussed it, but probably closed. Yeah, tightly closed. Well, we're gonna try to keep it down.
Oh, well, we'll try not to.
Oh. Okay, before we go, we got to do human centipede, yeah?
What is a human centipede?
It's a photo we always take that's like the movie Human Centipede, where they're sewn together, mouth to bum, but it's with friends, so it's special.
I feel like not the appropriate.
Guys, if I don't post a ton of pictures from this weekend, it's gonna look suspicious. Like we killed someone.
Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we should do the human centipede.
Okay. I get the middle.
Ugh, why do you want the middle?
Okay.
Okay, guys, I can't do any cocaine. I'm very jet lagged, so I will do cocaine, yes.
So everyone's in.
Guys, hold on. I don't know. Jess, come on, just do some cocaine. Jesus, Ricky.
Sorry, I did a little bit of it. Jess. It would mean so much to me if we could do a little bit of cocaine together.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his office chair, here's Mike.
What is that? Tell me it's the Kate McKinnon movie, the new one.
It is. It's called Rough
Is
Night,
it really
I believe.
the new one?
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Mike, the
I'm hoping.
clips-
I'm really, really hoping.
Clips look
they're-
good.
They're always a disappointment,
Rough
but
Night.
I would love.
But
is
Kate
that what it's called?
McKinnon,
Rough
I
Night?
think it's called Rough Night. Kate McKinnon doing a British accent for no good reason. But funny. She takes the
Thinks
most
she's
incredible
spectacular.
pratfall off of a jet ski. I watched it 15 times.
I really hope. I haven't read the reviews. I hope it's great. Welcome to the show, live from the Fight for Studios in our nation's capital. This is the Mike O'Mara Show. The Mike O'Mara Show, a worldwide podcast and radio show with loyal listeners who get it. And if you're here, you are in the now. We are on air, on demand, and heard 24/7 on the new TMOS app. Update it now and get our show all day, every day. You can reach us at 888-920-6673, the Mike O'Mara Show on now, and brought to you by 5-4 Club.
The best.
I love this company. Looking good doesn't need to cost a fortune, and there is a solution. 5-4 Club, revolutionizing the way men shop. I will tell you later in the show about an outing where Mrs. O'Mara and I went out, and then she was getting her pedicure, and I just went into a store, and I realized probably for the 10th time in my life that I just hate walking around men's shops.
Yes.
And looking at it. It's just so
Yes.
soul-sucking. Each month at 5-4 Club, they send you a curated box of 2 to 3 items that are handpicked to match the current season and your style. Now, that is what I like. I love that concept. I love the concept of not having to deal with it myself, and I think that they're phenomenal at 5-4 Club because they've been helping men with fashion for over 15 years, and they ship to over 100,000 men every month. They know what they're doing, so if you don't, that's okay. 5-4 Club will help you build your wardrobe, and they'll do it 1 month at a time, which is important. You get $120 worth of clothes for just $60 a month. Oscar Santana.
Mike, I can't stress this enough. Especially for people that are busy or don't care to even get out and shop. They deliver it to your house. It's summertime. Getting you gear now. Get something that'll fit you, that you'll look good in. Get it delivered to your house.
And I quote the guy that we talked to at the business. He said, "Love my double and triple X's out there.
Yeah.
They even fit me. It's awesome."
Yes, but you're going to be smaller, right?
Of course. But right now,
go to 54club.com right now and enter promo code TMOS, and they'll give you 50% off your first month's package, plus a free pair of sunglasses. 50% off your first package at 54 Club, spelled FIVEFOUR club.com, promo code TMOS. And it's right, Rob's right. They do have large sizes, and that is fantastic because a lot of these companies don't do that. They've got the big sizes. They can fit you, and then you don't have to worry about going out to the store. They deliver it like a Christmas present right to your front door.
So fun.
54club.com, promo code TMOS. Okay, I want to have a little fun here and talk about a television show that Patton Oswalt hipped me to because I saw him just do a wonderful, wonderful little comment about a relative of mine. I am not sure how I am related to her, but Rob, I meant to mention to you, reach out and see if we can book Ann Dowd on the show.
I will do it today.
She's a veteran, legendary actress, has been in a ton of different things, and she's fantastic. And she is this evil character on a program called The Handmaid's Tale, which is a Hulu production, and I am all in. I think I don't want to go full Breaking Bad on this, but I will tell you, Pony, I know you are the only one that's watching it with me right now. I will tell you, it might be creeping into the area of Breaking Bad because
you
it's
like it
just
that good.
So it's
how many
so
episodes
filled,
in are you?
7, I think, 6 or 7.
Only one season as of yet.
One
right?
season.
Serious vetting.
That is
7 in.
Pony, do you think I'm
7 Up.
I don't know if I'm overstating it because LA. It's not the same. It doesn't
Do you love
jump
7
in.
Up?
What did he say? What?
He said 7 Up. And then I got thirsty. 7 Up is an underrated soda.
That's a great soda. Have it in my fridge right now.
Well, you know, a real 7-Up with ice and sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar? I've never heard of that before.
No,
in
like,
your
no,
7
I mean, a
Up?
sugar soda, a non-diet soda. I think Diet 7-Up is garbage. I don't.
No,
I don't
no.
like Diet
Really?
7-Up.
I think Diet 7-Up is one of the better diet
Diet
sodas.
Sprite.
What about
Diet Sprite? Is legendarily
Do
good,
they
in
still
my
make cherry 7 Up?
Oh my God, what a great soda!
Right?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Oh, that would be
let's
great.
let's talk about this when you guys watch the Soda TV show. I'm talking about The Handmaid's Tale. You dicks. Pony, help me out here. Are you into it? Are you into it?
I
like
absolutely
I am?
love it. The storytelling is phenomenal. The
It's so
author,
good.
the author wrote this back in the '80s as a commentary on, excuse me, on the Berlin
Flem?
Wall and Ronald Reagan and the whole moral majority in America.
Oh, it is
Sounds-
so.
The
Is
themes-
it
the themes hold
political
up then.
or is it
Yeah,
like
exactly.
is it
It's
East
not,
Germany,
but-
West
but-
Germany?
but not political in that they would really pick a team. Although you could
Yeah.
make parallels with what would happen if the religious right went mad. They actually. I'm not giving a spoiler here.
Yeah, is it
I mean,
where is it set? I guess we should probably the 80s
It's
during
set
this
in,
climate.
It's set in New England.
New
It's
England.
Set
Okay,
in New
perfect,
England.
perfect.
But it could be anywhere in the
Southie.
United States. It is. Is it
Watertown.
Is it Elizabeth Moss? Is that the title character? She's
Let me
the
look that
handmaid? I
up.
think it's Elizabeth
Let me
Moss.
check.
Why are
It
they
is-
handmaids?
It is disturbing. It is riveting.
What is a
It is
handmaid?
futuristic.
But is it
is
set-
nihilistic?
Is it set in current times, or do you feel when you watch it, it's set in the future?
It is not set in the future. It is.
Yes.
It is something that
Okay.
could happen in the future.
Understood,
It is not. It's
understood.
not present day America, but it's something where it is so well done and it is so well set up. And I normally don't like a lot of flashbacks and building into the plot as the plot goes along, because I think it's incredibly difficult to do, but they ace it. They do it very well, and you have more doors to this plot opened, and you get more of an explanation as you linger with the show. So you're not going to get it right out of the gate. So you got to stick with it. It's like a great book. You really
what's
have
a
to
handmaid?
stay with it. The Handmaid is the central character, and I would be absolutely exploding a spoiler alert if I told you what she was.
Okay, good.
But suffice it to say that she is the central character in this show,
Where,
and I will
where
tell
does
you.
misogyny fall into this?
Oh my God!
Everywhere.
You'll have to.
I am
It's
all
the
in.
whole thing is misogyny.
Yeah.
and
But you have
and the
to
thing-
start at episode 1 because of the way it builds, right?
It builds,
Absolutely.
and then it just gets, and then you get more and more, and you go back and figure out what happened to them and how it happened, and then they kind of catch up. Look, I don't. I
Use
will
the
tell
code
you this.
TMOS.
I was thinking about this. I was thinking about how
Might work.
They put you watch television advertising, and
Yeah.
you'll see them put up a $19,000 car that will disintegrate if you hit a fender, and they're charging you. No, really, I was thinking about this last night, and I was saying to myself, there is so much right now in our society that is provided for us that's absolute just crap, just garbage that we're asked to overpay for, and it's just television right now, and it has been for some time. This is not a new bulletin. Series television from these companies like the Netflix and Hulu, they are creating as good content as a feature film and as quality as a feature film, and they're doing it on these services, and it is just night after night of seeing a phenomenal movie. It is such great stuff, and I'm not overstating it. I think if you dive into this, you're gonna, it all started to me with Breaking Bad when everybody finally hit me to binge on that show.
Yeah,
and
you're lucky.
And Oscar said House of Cards, and I got into that one as well. This is just
we're early. We could own The Handmaid. Let's own The Handmaid as a show. Everybody watch.
I got to give Patton credit because I saw Patton kind of giving a cryptic post about, because he talks about Ann Dowd struggling through her final speech. I don't know what that meant, but the fact
we'll
is,
find out.
And I also was, I'm so into this movie, right into this television program that I think it's a stone cold lock. I think so.
They can't, almost can't screw it up.
Well, it is, and if you like boning, oh my God!
Yeah, but it's not
to see
fun boning.
It's not fun boning at all. It's not. As a matter of fact,
you'll find out.
Pony, we are on totally on the same page.
Is it creepy boning like House of Cards boning?
Creepy.
Worse than that.
It's so creepy, and it's just and it's not nice.
The actors attractive? Because ugly boning.
They are,
isn't great.
but they don't look attractive after.
That's Pony. You are hitting them out of the park with the analysis.
Finally got his pills right today.
He is absolutely right. They are attractive, yet the scenes are not something that I would see. I would consider anyone really enjoying. It's just it's
uncomfortable. I love uncomfortable television.
Extreme.
This is uncomfortable television like you will not
Can't
believe.
wait.
It's all real stuff too.
I've really never jumped on something where I said, I just don't think you're going to regret it if you go check this out. Nobody's paying me to get you to go watch this show.
No.
The fact is, Carly got into it. We're riveted to it. I cannot wait. I'm waiting tonight because we watch them probably 2 episodes a night, and I want to finish it. It's just
that is another
good.
thing that is so cool about the Hulus and the Netflixes is that you can binge and watch it at your own rate. It used to drive me nuts. I think the last really addictive broadcast television show for me was the original 24. And it drove me nuts waiting for it.
Because you had to wait.
Week to week.
I think, I rarely do I tell you guys, we all watch our own stuff. But we give each other recommendations.
I'm in.
Please,
I am too this weekend.
If you don't like it, please tell me on Monday. Please try to knock
double your money back.
So we find it on Hulu, right?
Yes,
Hulu.
it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
And Pony, am I leaving anything out? Is there anything any tip in you would have about? That's pretty much.
Can you
all
watch it with the family?
Hey, Robert, sit down.
Not with kids, no.
No, not with kids.
How about your mom?
It's like
Definitely not.
porn.
Okay, all right.
Robert, that's a nipple.
Now let's watch the show.
The scariest thing about this series, Mike, is the author wanted to make this as realistic as possible, so she did not use any fiction whatsoever. These are all things that have been done to women in the past.
Okay, settle down, all right?
A girl wrote it? Forget it.
You're painting with a broad brush.
Get it? Broad
brush. Give him the thing.
Oscar will come in next week. Yeah. By the way, Oscar's on the road next week.
Yeah, on the road.
Sending him out to advertising land. So he's going out and he'll be in Tejas next week.
I hope he calls us on his telephone.
If you're in Houston, hit me up. I've got a Sunday free.
Yeah, he'll buy you an app.
Oscar's somebody when he goes on the road, he likes every second of his time occupied.
Yes.
So Oscar might be doing a little impromptu
I'll do it
meet and greet
Sunday, Father's Day. Leave your family, come see me.
It's a handmaiden meet and greet.
Where are you going to be? Dallas, Houston? Where are you going to be? Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas.
It's funny. I was like, well, what if... Well, not everybody has a good relationship with their father. Maybe they'll just come hang out with me.
True enough.
I'm going to continue on that. We'll take a break. Come back with more fun on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Are you a kid who is listening to the Mike O'Mara Show while your dad drives you to all your important events? Did you forget that Father's Day is this Sunday and you haven't gotten your dad a gift? If you answered yes to these questions, then I have the solution for you. The Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Just ask your mom, or your stepmom, or your second dad, or that lady that your dad asked you to call Aunt Sue to go to MikeO'MaraShow.com. Click on the Bonus Show banner and use the Purchase as a Gift option. Packages range from weekly to monthly to annually and can fit into any allowance budget. And the bonus show will be in his ears by Sunday. What else were you going to get him? A Tony Perkins Show t-shirt?
It's the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show.
Author.
I was so proud of her. Emmy came in yesterday. She said, we have to record this today because it's for Father's Day, but I got bored last night and wrote a promo. I said, let's do it. So that's all Emmy right there.
That is awesome. Well done.
Emmy,
Well done.
beautiful.
Nice work.
So funny. Welcome back
See,
to the
Mac?
Mike O'Mara Show. Brought to you by... I missed that again. What am I missing again?
You see, Mac?
Yeah.
People can do things.
Right.
If they just take
in
initiative.
a day.
Shut up. Right. That's okay. Shut up. That's right. Don't worry, Bump. Go back to your log.
Bump!
Anyway, do you have a business, a product, or a message that you need to let people know about? Well, the best place to do it might be right here. You know that Mike O'Mara's show is like family, and each and every day the family gets together to talk about things that are important to them. Well, one of the things we could discuss is your business. You could get an ad on TMOS, and thousands of like-minded folks could hear it and act on it. You'll reach thousands of friends you didn't even know you had. It's easy to get your message out. Just email us at sales@MikeO'MaraShow.com. Big or small, you will be treated like family. Again, that's sales@MikeO'MaraShow.com. Let us spread your word, and we thank you.
Just
Oscar,
briefly, Mike, before you get Pony, take that promo and put it into the live stream if you don't mind today.
Sure.
So it can just roll into the weekend.
Yeah.
That's
by
such
the
a
way,
solid promo.
We tell you about, and I'll be telling you later about the bonus shows as well. But it is, if you need a last minute Father's Day gift, that's
Great
like
gift.
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
You should get it for your
give
dad, Bump.
Yeah, that's that.
Stop calling him
God.
Bump.
Oh, it's stuck. I'm sorry. It's there. I love it. I have never loved anything so much so fast. I would marry that.
I know when you murder Rob with your wit, Mike, when he grabs his belly with
When
two
I murder
hands.
him, though, I'm really usually just pissed.
No, but
No, not a physical
when you
murder.
when you make him laugh at a level where he takes his two ham hands and then he
Right.
grabs his stomach and he just laughs.
Literal
It's a
Santa
belly
Claus
laugh.
laughter. This is real. I should put on a white beard and tell kids what they're getting for Christmas when you call him Bump.
Is there any better expression than bump on a log?
No, it isn't because it is so inanimate.
Wow. Oscar was talking about it before the show, but I just got the text alert that, wow, that's pretty amazing. Amazon buying Whole Foods,
Yeah.
$13.7 billion.
And the deal actually includes all the rats at the Georgetown
Hey, settle
property.
down here. They're a partner. Don't even go down that
Just
road,
kidding.
please. Jesus Christ.
Mac, your foray into social media, where you took on one of the icons of our social media family, Mr. Tripe Affleck.
Yes.
By the way, and listen, if you work with Trip Affleck, don't take away his birthday cake. That's all I wanted to say.
Bitter.
Tell the
Do
world.
not take away his birthday cake. You kind of got into it. Where are you now, Mac, with all the people suggesting everything from stepping off or joining the Navy or what's the
ledge.
very latest?
Well,
and by the way, I'm not going to lecture you today. I'm not doing.
Today's
I'm
a
just
Friday,
here-
Mike, a fun
I'm
Friday.
I want to hear
Fun
about
Friday.
you and whether any. Obviously some things have been dancing around in your mind, Bump, and I just want to know what's
Bump,
what's
would
going
you
on?
like to share the big news and thank
Not yet.
somebody in this room?
Not yet.
I've already kind of shared it, so you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to go any further just because I don't have it yet.
You don't want
I
to
have a
jinx.
second in
You
it.
don't
Don't
want to
get
jinx it.
happy,
Okay,
Bump.
okay.
So yes, we'll hold that off for another.
Do you
date.
know that you are not applying to the CIA? Do you realize that? Like you're making
You
this
probably
like,
won't get a
But no,
background
hold
check.
on, hold on. I'm stepping in for him right now.
Okay.
I understand. It doesn't matter. It's his mind, and this is his thing. And I think that he's talking
This
about
guy.
This guy. And look, Bump's talking about an opportunity that he's going to have to work. To work and I don't want it to mess up. Are you excited about the potential of it?
I'm
though?
very excited. Yes.
Sure. Good.
is it a
So-
dream job?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
All right. Good.
We require. I said this on the bonus show, but we require a full discount for the program
Yes.
if this comes through.
I heard that. Many,
Okay.
many,
Because we
many
want to
times.
make it uncomfortable for you right from the get-go. Right. How is everything, Mac? How's everything? You got into it with some people on social media
Yeah.
earlier in the week. Everything all right? What's
Yeah,
going on?
I mean, one thing I want to clear
I'll
up
clear your name.
is that when we had that conversation on Monday, I had the exact
on
same.
social media.
No, in the show with the show.
Oh, the show when we were lecturing you about
Yes.
staying in school.
And just for a quick recap for those of you maybe just catching up, Mac has been in community college for 6 years.
That's right.
And his somebody has been paying his way and hoping for the best. This past semester, he completely failed out. And his parents said, it's time for you to go, son. Make your way in the world. Figure it out.
I actually have a quote from his mother on tape.
Please.
This is Mac's mom.
What is he talking about?
Macbeth.
We know you. We've seen you like this before. Is it over or is it just beginning?
Here she comes. She's coming down the steps.
Is this his mom?
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Betty Davis. Little Betty Davis for you, Mac. Okay, go ahead, Mac. You were in the middle of...
I just want to say
Explain.
that I had that exact same conversation a month ago with my parents and with my therapist, and that's already when I agreed to take a break from school. So,
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of why I was shrugging it off and not really listening.
So the family's okay with this?
They're the ones who push it. I wanted to continue school. But,
All right, so you're going to be... But the thing is, you are now venturing out on your own, right?
Yes, I'm getting a job. Hopefully it comes through, and I'm hoping to move out by the end of the year. And I told the person who I interviewed.
Did you
with,
say you're hoping to move? I'm sorry.
Mike, I thought you were being supportive. Hello.
I'm sorry, I'm being supportive. Did you say you're hoping to move out by the end of the year? Don't rush it.
Right, exactly.
I'm sorry.
We got to get your ducks in a row. Rofo just moved into a group
I understand.
house,
I think
so
it
maybe
takes
you
a
can move
while
in
to
there.
get a place lined
Or
up.
a group home.
Yeah, this is true. So things are where's your head right now?
Right now, I'm really focused on getting the job, and I am looking to go back to school in the spring semester, so in January.
Of 2018?
No, 2018. January of 2018.
So basically, you have purchased 8 months, 9 months of just chilling.
This is like a Stafford loan.
No, I'm not going to be chilling. I'm working full time.
No, it's the grind stuff.
You don't have the job yet.
If you get the gig, that's going to be full time.
It's going to be full time, 40 hours a week.
Now, if you don't get that job, what's your plan B? Because you should have a plan B in place right now.
Yes, probably Best Buy.
Yes.
Ah, good. Best Buy.
Okay.
So
all right. I think that's a fit.
Yeah, either or. And
it's
I think
a good time to get into that industry, the box store.
And you're passionate,
I'll go for Geek Squad,
you're passionate about computers. So this may be. Look, I know what we joked around and we made fun and we continue to do so, and we won't stop doing that. No. But this may be a good fit. This might be a good fit for you because you love computers, you love tinkering, you love pretending to do things and taking your time. It'll be great.
Okay.
And also, as a member of the Geek Squad, it's always good to look the part.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, come on,
But you know
Rob.
what? Here's the thing.
do.
There are a lot of people. Do you acknowledge the
Bully.
fact, this is for our
bully.
listeners, the listeners that might throw darts at you. Do you acknowledge the fact that there are a lot of listeners that care because you've been on this show, and the people that you work with, we care about you, and we want to make sure that you make the good decisions and that you do well in your life.
I do understand that, yes.
Do you,
all I want you to
do you
know.
also acknowledge the power of Mike O'Mara?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, that he wields a big stick.
When you are
Just a second,
associated
guys.
with
It's
this
my
show.
physical therapist. Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Now, I'll get right back to you, Max. Hello. Yes.
Talking about this big stick.
Yeah. See, Mike has a therapist, too.
Yeah.
A physical therapist.
Herman Cain.
Yes.
That's right. He'll be up on his feet by spring of 2018.
For those of you not to know, apparently the place that Mac really, or the bump really wants to work at.
Yes.
What time?
They know Mike, and they know Mike O'Mara.
It's his in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all we
Okay,
ask
we'll
him,
see you
They're
then.
fast tracking him to the top.
Don't embarrass us.
Management.
Hold on just a second. Guys, I got to go off air.
No worries.
Okay.
We'll talk. We'll make fun of Mac alone.
What it is, it's a fast track to a position that will
Yes.
require a tie and a short sleeve shirt.
Yes, and Mac, again, one more time, you weren't here to hear this. You now are walking around with it like our badge on your chest, right?
Yes.
Like
Don't make us look bad. You are a representative of us.
Yes.
I understand.
Just like in the movies, you've got a big cape. What's going on? Whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, my lady that I've been with me there. I knew there was a chance she wouldn't be here today. And
Yeah.
I got a guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Guys
I
aren't the
know.
same, Mike.
No, and he sounds like every other
Manly.
one. God.
We told Mac not
It's
to
like
embarrass
training
us.
somebody new.
That's right.
Why don't you go into physical therapy and work with old people, Mac?
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
Little turnabout is fair play there. Daggers! Daggers! Yeah. All right.
Tasting breakfast now.
Hey, can I just say we care about you? Keep us posted.
Yeah.
Good luck, Bump.
Thank you.
Keep
We'll
on
take a
trucking.
break, and we will come back with, I don't know, something. It's a show right here on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Rob Radio is totally gnarly this weekend as we continue our salute to the 1980s. We play every number one hit of the go-go decade in chronological order. This Saturday morning, we go from May of 1981 to September of 1983. 7 a.m. on 97.1 The Wave, your beach station in Ocean City, and worldwide at 971thewave.com. Join me, and then we can go to the mall. They've got a new Miss Pac-Man machine in the arcade.
Rob Spielman.
Don't
Be careful. Just don't slide into that. The pendulum's starting to...
Gnarly.
I enjoy it.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show.
Bump out.
Brought to you by Amazon. To quote Buster Poindexter, me mind on fire. Mist all on fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. Party people, all around me, feeling hot, hot, hot. Anyway, if you buy something, say something. We love the support we're getting on Amazon. By the way, this ad campaign working for us. People are paying attention. You are buying things and saying things. We can always do better.
Yes.
But you've got another one for us today, Rob. I love the fact that people are getting into the fact that
Thank
you
you.
support this show by buying stuff on Amazon.
You can get anything on Amazon, including things that I don't know what they are. And this
Please.
is that. Sam Rem writes in and he says, "Hey, Rob, Oscar, and Mike, just bought myself a nice little lawn dethatcher for Father's Day."
Oh, nice.
Anyone know what a lawn dethatcher is?
Yeah, it digs up the soil and lets the
Aerate?
aerates your
it's like
soil.
It's like a garden weasel.
Well, yeah, it's exactly like a garden weasel, and it tears up all the undergrowth and makes the lawn breathe and be healthier and greener and better looking for your neighborhood.
Well, I can't wait to see Sam Rem's lawn because it's going to be great. Thank you, Sam, for sending that in.
Very cool.
That's right. Well, so I guess good luck, Sam, and give that lawn a rem job. We appreciate that. I'm sorry. Maybe that's not what we were exactly. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Amazon. Thank you.
Click the button.
All right, wait a minute.
Is it Oscar's take?
Not yet.
Not yet, man.
A little excited?
Jeez.
Don't jump
What's
the
the
gun.
matter with you? You ready to get on the plane already? What's going on?
No, I don't
You want me
leave
to just hand you a couple audio vault sounds you
I
can
leave
leave?
tomorrow at 6:55 a.m. Thank you very much.
That's in the morning.
Can we?
Yes.
Oscar is traveling to the
Houston.
Southwest. He's going to Houston, Texas, because a lot of our advertisers are based down there, and we're wishing him the very, very best of luck. It is a classic business trip, and I would normally be joining him, but with my recovery, I will not be in attendance. And Oscar, let's be honest, probably prefers it that way, so I don't get in there and muck it up in some way, and just be like,
Mike, we've been in
okay.
several negotiations, and you're an asset, not a liability.
Yes, Oscar and I do. When we really turn the afterburners on,
Yes.
we know how to deal with that. So, good luck to you. I hope you come back with a satchel full of new ideas and exciting news.
Good.
That's what I hope.
I think what's missing in today's business world is essentially people actually having a face-to-face conversation, right?
It doesn't
I
exist
agree.
much anymore.
Yeah, like the idea of actually talking to someone that's not on Skype, that actually you can sit down with, have a drink or have some coffee and really discuss what their needs are and what our needs are. I think that's important.
Conference calls are just the norm now. My dad's company is in Ohio. He doesn't ever go there. Once a year, he sees his boss.
I'm not shocked by that.
The
but it's
thing
okay.
about what Oscar's also doing, though, this is going to be fun,
We're
and I
trying
think
something
that it's
different
going to be
here.
fun, and I think that makes a difference, and that's
Yeah.
that's how we interact with our consumers, and we want to make sure the advertisers understand that.
So it's a
and
step
so-
in the right direction. And really for us, it's I think the next evolution of what we do and how we
Sure.
do business.
Yeah.
Well, that leaves me though, just because there's a gap between days.
Nice gap.
An open Sunday.
Sunday,
And
Sunday fun day.
I know we have listeners that don't have great relationships with their fathers in the Houston area. So if you're out there, hit me up because I would love to grab lunch, maybe a beverage, an adult beverage or two.
Will you contact your father on Father's Day?
He's in Latin America. I will WhatsApp him.
That's really a yes/no question, and all I
Yes.
got is a location.
Yes.
Will you speak to your father on
Yes.
Father's Day? Okay.
Though he celebrates Bolivian Father's Day, and that's some other point of the year. Yes.
Oh, is that because there's more children?
Oh, no, that's when I send. no, that's just because every country has a different Father's Day.
I understand.
Calendar. It's not just us.
So have you determined, have you given any thought to where it might be, have you thought about maybe going to Treasures?
No.
Going to Treasures?
Mike,
or the Show Palace,
I'm actually
or the Men's Club of Houston, or Fantasy Plaza.
Doesn't Fantasy Plaza offer their famous Father's Day buffet?
You know what? Why don't you do a nice little meet and greet at Chica's Cabaret?
Oh, I see. I didn't think about that side. I don't even because I want to make this as economically responsible.
Right.
I'm going to hotwire when I land. I don't even have a hotel yet.
You don't?
No, I will
Okay, what's a big
hotwire
town?
when I land. I figure.
Dreams. Why don't you go to
find
Dreams or
out.
Casanova Men's Club? Jesus, does Houston have a lot of strip joints?
Well, look at the square footage of Houston. It's a
Good
huge
Lord.
city.
Yeah, I might. And if no
Are
one,
you ready for this? Chica's Cabaret, Colorado Bar and Grill, Mirage, Foxy's, Ritz, Dream Houston, Moments, Casanova's Men's Club, Scores, Diamond Club Cabaret,
Oh, Mike,
XTC
it's starting
Cabaret,
to overheat.
Vegas Men's Club, Sky High Lounge, The Landing Strip, Legends, Treasures, Playmates, Showgirls Cabaret, Legs Cabaret, G Cabaret Houston, Blue Cat Lounge, Bamboo Lounge, Chica's Locus. Oh, those are the crazy girls.
Crazy women.
Sunset Strip, Mile High Club, Gold Diggers, Gentlemen. Jesus. Wow.
Mike, I like Sunset Strip because it's like that road, but they also say strip. It's like a pun because the women ain't got no clothes on at all.
Anyway, good luck in Houston.
it'll
I
be
hope
interesting,
you,
Mike.
Yes.
I hope
Space
you
Center,
do well
Johnson
out
Space
there.
Center.
It should be,
You'll see lonely pictures of me next to a space shuttle.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about
Just
your Johnson.
remember, Mr. Time Sensitive, Mr.
Yes.
Punctuality.
Yes.
Plan accordingly. 45 minutes in a cab anywhere. in
Anywhere.
Houston,
Oh
Texas.
my God! I would say an hour and a half. We were there for WrestleMania one
it's
year.
insane.
And I was like,
They were stripping too.
This town is massive.
Sergeant Slaughter was almost late to his match.
Thank you.
Took forever to get anywhere.
Oh my God.
Not a real
I'm
military guy, by the way, it turns out.
No.
By the way, yesterday, the first day back, yesterday, behind the wheel of an automobile for the first time.
Oh
in
my
life.
God! Is it true? It's like a bicycle.
I drove. I hit about 4 cars. I was,
Now,
I was just like, let me try this. Oh no, God!
This occurred to me. The most recent replacement was it your left or right?
Right.
So you actually had to use the most recent leg to start and stop.
His strong
Yeah.
leg. Yes.
Yeah. So how
It's,
tough was it?
The toughest thing for me, and by the way, I just got done with my post-op, and he gave me a nice review on that. But he did say that I talked about the little old ladies that say, Ginger got done doing hers, and she was golfing 2 weeks later, and I want to literally ram their head through the drywall.
Yeah.
He said, based on musculature and size, he said, you're right on track. He said it takes you have a longer rehab. So I get impatient and I get frustrated.
Sure.
But the fact is that I'm good to go, and I drove the car, and it's what hurts one day stops hurting the next day, and it's been like that throughout my run. Every single day there's progress, so I'm very optimistic about that.
And I was rooting for you. I knew that you were excited to drive. I just have to know, was anyone injured when you drove into the fruit stand?
No,
Good.
but I'll tell
Thank
you, it was
God.
amazing because the watermelons went everywhere. and by the way, but I
Those
made a
pedals
call.
look just alike, don't they?
Yeah,
One
I
makes you
called
go,
the-
one makes you
I
stop.
called the stuntmen, and they all jumped out of the way at the same time. It was fantastic. We had our first outing yesterday where I drove the car, and I told you that Mrs. O'Mara got a pedicure and a manicure. Well, Mr. O'Mara took his talons into the pedicure shop and
look at you.
and got the same thing done.
I need
one.
side by side.
Need
Did you
one
get French
bad.
manicure?
They use their tongue right.
Yes.
No, Carla indicated to me, though, as she was sitting in the little chair with her feet soaking in the water, and I was sitting there, and I was doing so much shtick because I never get this done next to Carla.
Probably
that
uncomfortable as well.
Carla said to everybody there, I'm not bringing you back here with me.
Oh.
Right there forever. Yes, because I was just, I was happy, and I was out, and I was doing something, and it was, I've been a prisoner in this home for a month. It
Yeah.
sucks.
What
So
kind
I
of
was
shtick were
really-
you doing?
I forgot exactly what it was, but it was
Character
something along-
voices?
Is there a law firm in the back of this joint? Are you doing Better Call Saul shtick?
At one point when they were speaking to each other, I may have said to Carla, this reminds me of that Seinfeld episode.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, if we could speak the language, we'd be having a great party. And Carla looks up at me, and they both giggled. I believe Vietnamese girls
Yes.
that were doing this, or Korean, I'm not sure. And she said, Carla said, just shut up. Just enjoy it.
Mike,
Just enjoy it.
You're painting
Does
Carla
she
in
not
a bad
understand
light
that-
these days. Is she really this mean to you?
Well, she's fed up with me, and I don't blame her.
Okay.
I mean, she's had a little 3-year-old and then a soon-to-be 58-year-old invalid wandering around that's just like, man, get me my egg.
Does she not understand that you doing the shtick is you enjoying it?
Yeah. I
Why
was so
can't
happy
you?
I was giddy.
Why don't you get to have a good time?
I was giddy, and then I went across the street because she was getting the mani after the petty. I got my petty, and they sprung me. And by the way, her petty and my petty, the petty they give a woman compared to the petty, I cried discrimination right there. Because with me, it's just like clip.
Yeah,
you're out. Get out of
Mike,
there.
but
Meanwhile,
you've got
they're
brick
taking her
kickers
feet
compared to
like
hers.
They're what?
Brick kickers. You've got brick kickers compared to hers.
My feet are beautiful, Oscar. My feet are. I have some of the most
And-
beautiful feet.
And
in the
Mike,
world.
I will say this:
my feet are gorgeous, even for a man of my advanced
not
age.
only
They are not-
beautiful,
yeah.
but odorless.
Oh, completely odorless. You can actually go into my closet. I would take every pair of shoes in my closet, thrust your face in there. There will be no appreciable odor.
It's amazing.
I am telling you the truth. That is
I would buy a
absolutely amazing,
cologne
the truth.
that smells like your loafers.
Right.
All right,
you
settle
gotta-
down.
By the way, and so I went across the street to the men's department at Dillard's where I didn't buy anything
Great
and
store.
talked to the young kid who I was talking about my hip, and then he didn't have anything to do with it. It's like, wow, he didn't understand it. Didn't even. He was so out of touch with something happening. And then the old guy that was around the corner, and he goes, "Who did your hip?" I said, and then I did like 40 minutes with him just talking about my hip. It's like, he's an engineer, a mechanical engineer before he was a doctor. I was like, oh, great, let's talk. 40 minutes later, I go back, pick up Carla, get back in the car, and go home.
People want to know what it's like living in Florida. When you're
Yep.
in Florida, you go to a department store and
Right.
someone asks you who did your hip operation, and
right.
they know the name.
you identify by
That's-
surgeon.
Exactly.
And
That's
caliber
right.
of surgeon.
That's right. He's very good.
And
He
I
was an
didn't-
engineer,
And I didn't buy anything, which was great. So I was just,
But Mike,
shooting the
I
time like a
love that
pathetic
you
old man.
engage with strangers.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That
yeah,
is awesome.
And it
Yeah,
started
absolutely.
with, "Hey, look at my toes. Aren't they beautiful?"
My blue
What color
toes.
is that?
Thank you.
Coca-Cola red?
Have a good trip to Houston.
Thank you.
And get ready because your thing's coming up that we do. The
The thing.
Oscars take.
Oscars take.
Oscars take.
coming up on the Mike O'Mara Show. You're listening to the Friday edition of TMOS, and we are glad to have you here. We'll be right back.
This week on the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show.
What bridge did we burn today?
To every other listener outside of Lev. Like, they're not allowed to come to the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we told them to go themselves, basically.
Pony, we didn't tell him that, Pony. Negative Nelly. We didn't tell him that we told them to go F themselves.
Yeah, but just to clarify, people can come, you can come all day, before the program or after the program.
After, mostly.
Well, before, if it's early, we just get it out of the way.
It's not so great in the first
Well,
part.
then we don't have to go to lunch with them.
Well, what
You
if
don't have to take the listeners to lunch.
I like doing that. I like it's fun. It's fun if we
I
have
do too.
time.
I like
The Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Because 5 hours a week just ain't enough. Always available at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
No, I mean, it's all right. I ate with Sternberg in Reno one time.
Adam,
Took him to lunch, bought him lunch.
He is a wonderful man, isn't
didn't
he?
he ride in our limo in Reno to the hotel?
I don't remember that.
I remember him just jumping
Good guy,
in.
though.
Yeah.
Adam's a good friend. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Vistaprint, the place for any custom products, whatever you need. Postcards, banners, flyers, apparel, as we showed you on the mailbag, T-shirts as well. 500 business cards, $9.99 when you enter promo code TMOS at checkout. 500 cards under $10.
I've got my eye on you, Mike Deaver. Mike Deaver made a beautiful card, but that doesn't mean I have to trust him, Mike.
That's like a press assistant or an assistant to Ronald Reagan.
It's a really good-looking card, but he is with the Canadian Union of Postal Workers. He's a Canadian postal worker.
Oh, wow. Hey, in The Handmaid's Tale, Canada figures very prominently in that
Good or
show.
bad?
Good. Very good.
Not watching
I know you'll
that.
hate it.
All right. So anyway, he is the third additional executive. That's a Canadian title, I'm sure. Mike Deaver, thank you for sending your card.
The best customer service, great quality, and if you're not 100% happy, Vistaprint's going to make it right, guaranteed. Just remember, use the code TMOS. Yes. Do it at Vistaprint.com. You'll get 500 business cards for $9.99. That is up to a 50% savings. Just visit Vistaprint.com. Be like all of us and create your custom card and use promo code TMOS at checkout. The quality is great. They're easy to customize, and you can't beat the deal. 500 business cards for $9.99. Remember, go to Vistaprint.com. Use TMOS. Don't wait. Order today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's time for Oscar's Take.
Oscar's Take.
A review and comment on the news of the day that may or may not affect you, as only our Bolivian bloviator can do it. The opinions expressed are solely Oscar Santana's. And do not represent the views of the Mike O'Mara Show, its listeners, or the majority of right-thinking citizens of the United States. And now... Oscar's Take.
Oscar's Take!
Oscar, you ready?
Gentlemen.
You waste time, Oscar, on 14 small decisions every day.
Yeah, Oscar.
And over the course of your life on these small decisions, it will add up to 2 years and 9 months. The decisions that suck up the most time, figuring out what presents to buy, what to wear, and what to eat. Apparently 2 years and 9 months. Just making these tiny little decisions. Oscar, what's your take on
Guys, analysis paralysis. That could ruin your
couplet.
life.
Like, that's one of Oscar's couplets.
Oscar's couplets.
Oscar's
Coffee
couplets.
table book coming in the fall.
Oscar's couplets.
Seriously, people, just throw it on. Buy the gift through Amazon.
Yes.
Pick the top 10. There are so many ways technology has made this so much better. You're your own worst enemy. This is why private schools work or uniforms in schools work. They wear the same thing, one less thing to think about. They're out the door to learn.
There you
Take
go.
a cue
I
from
like
your
that
kids.
I like that one a
Get
lot. You know
on.
what? And I really, the Amazon thing, I know it's kind of weaving a promotion into this, but the fact is, yeah, if you're sitting there on your computer, not going out and dicking around and
sure,
wasting
do it.
time,
They gift wrap it for you.
Oscar, you have a boss. I have a boss. Do I? Yeah, well, Carla's my boss. Everyone
and she loves you.
Has a boss. And it turns out
Double secret
we'd
probation.
all be better off if they just got the hell out of our way. A new study out of the University of Pennsylvania found that people do smarter, more accurate, and better work when there's not one boss and everyone has the same amount of influence. The researchers say it's because a boss feels the need to weigh in and make decisions on things where they're not an expert. They just feel like it's their role. And that brings down the overall quality of the work. It reminds me of a discussion I had with Oscar earlier in the week. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Do a lot of that. So what's your take?
Oscar's take.
There is a term called holacracy, where it's a flat leadership, where everybody has a say, right? And while the experts are right, if executed correctly, it does work. But
my marriage is a holacracy.
Know this. You're only as strong as your team.
Right.
And Mike, as we have learned throughout our days in radio and within this podcast, working with a various type of interns, people need to be led sometimes. They just need to be led. So not everybody can have a say. And if you want everyone to have a say, make sure that everybody at the table that is going to put their 2 cents in actually does not smoke copious amounts of weeds on a regular basis.
You know what? Speaking of our radio days, our good friend Chris Kennard, the program director, still at WJFK.
Yes.
There was an article in the Washington Post about the fact that on WJFK, they spotlighted Kirk Cousins by giving him a contract to come on the show. And this is long before, when he was the backup.
He was
and
on
everyone
the
was
bench,
kind of laughing at them and mocking them. And this article talks about the fact that, hey, they knew. Look where they, and he got the contract. He was on the show. And
Locked
Chris was very
in
proud.
early.
And he posted that for everybody to say. And I resisted the urge to get on that little thread and just say, you've always been an expert at spotting undervalued talent. Anyway, thank you. Moving right along.
And then, Mike, somewhere in Fairfax, a blind squirrel found a nut. It was exciting.
You're listening to Oscar's Take, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar, if you feel like this country is getting dumber, well, this won't change your mind. According to a new survey, true statistic here, 7% of adults in this country think chocolate milk comes from brown cows. And look, I'm just sharing the information. And another 48% say they're not sure where chocolate milk comes from. That means they have to think about
Steve
it.
Mermelstein.
That means that less than half of the people in this country know that chocolate milk comes from adding chocolate to milk. Have a great day. What is your take on this, Oscar?
Fellas, the dumbing of America. We talk about this all the time on the program. This stat is just another indicator that we're just going to have more ditch diggers, and that's okay.
Frustrating. It truly is. And finally, Oscar, more and more actresses are coming out with stories about how misogynistic Hollywood can be. Emily Rossum, she's the star of Shameless.
Oh, she is guilty, Mike.
She is shameless on that show. She says that one time her agent came to her with an offer to do a big movie. She didn't even have to audition. All she had to do was meet the director in a bikini.
Oh, man.
Here's her quote. She says, "He wanted to know if I was fat now. That was basically the question. Not in a bikini in the movie, not naked in the movie. We really love your work," he said, "but we just want to see how tight your ass is." Wow. Are you effing kidding me? All right, Oscar, I welcome your take on this.
Oscar's take.
There are different rules of engagement for any corporate structure. And in Tinseltown, gentlemen, sex sells. We know this, right? And
Tinseltown,
if anybody's a fan of Shameless, that actress, who I'm a fan of, right?
It's a good show.
She gets naked, I would say, every third episode.
Yes.
So what's the big deal about a bikini? Like, the man's got to make sure that he's investing his dollars and his time in the right actress. And by the way, we all get fat, men and women. You got to double check sometimes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If you I don't care if people are going to get pissed at me, but I hate it that I'm agreeing with Oscar on his point here. The fact is, if you go in there and you are going to be in a movie where your body is featured,
camera ready.
If you're going to cast Magic Mike? Is that the Chippendale one?
Oh, yeah. I better see 8 abs. You can't just have 6.
You're not going to bring in, you're not
going
to bring in Louis Anderson for that. So I mean, the fact, right? I mean, if he's not just getting his jollies by seeing somebody in a bikini, but much like a doctor's office, you just maybe you bring the lady in with you who's sitting there, but who knows?
I would like to see Melissa McCarthy weigh in on this.
There we go. Weigh in. Get it? Thank you. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much. That's Oscar's take, ladies and gentlemen.
Write your letters to Rob at Rob with 2 B's at MichaelMarashow.com.
Off to Houston, Texas with you. And Rob, I know you like to spend extra time on Thursday afternoons in the garden when you're coming in on Friday's Audio Vault.
Yes.
So I'm very, very excited to see what little sprouts have popped up in the garden now that it's early summer.
Mike, what I did is I bought a little sound dethatcher, and I was able to aerate the sounds.
Nice.
That's
very beautiful.
Yeah. That's coming up next. It's the Rob Spiewak Audio Vault right here on the Mike O'Mara Show, everybody. Mike O'Mara, Oscar Santana, Rob Spiewak. 3 guys you'd never want to see on the beach, but you'll love hearing them on the wave. It's the Mike O'Mara Show, broadcasting our lovely beach body since 2016 in tasteful one pieces on 97.1 The Wave, your beach station. You guys got any beach weather this weekend? People going to be roaring down there?
It's going to be
nice,
medium weather this weekend, I think, at the beach with scattered thunderstorms, but nice heat. Good heat.
Same thing we're getting down here. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Hey, Father's Day. We were talking about it just a minute ago. What a beautiful idea to give the TMOS bonus show for Father's Day. We are officially. The fact is, the advertisers that want a little advance notice, they're not mentioning it to you because they know it's already. You're not going to get the thing that's going to arrive there for Father's Day. So right now, the TMOS bonus show is a gift you can get if you are, if this is last minute, and you haven't gotten your dad a gift yet, give the TMOS bonus show. It's wonderful. It's great if you just listen to the normal show and not the bonus show. Don't do that, freeloader. Get involved and get Dad the gift. It's MikeO'MaraShow.com. Click the bonus show banner, and gifting the bonus show, the TMOS bonus show, is one of the best things you can do to help support us. And it's great to gift them if there's somebody that's even new to the show that you want to get involved. If they've got it, give it a try. An hour uncensored every single week. You will love it. You get access to all our bonus content, and you'll help TMOS to continue for many years to come. So we thank you. Go get the bonus show. Do it for your last-minute Father's Day gift, and it will be very interesting for me to see just how many people do that this particular weekend. And happy Father's Day from all of us at the Mike O'Mara Show. Now, without further ado, let's open up the audio vault for today, Friday, June 16, 2017. Rob Spiewak.
Great bonus show yesterday, too, so a good time to jump on board.
Really, really good one.
Sunday is coming up, Father's Day, and we all love Happy Father's Day. Why not an ice cream cake for Dad?
Now it's time, it's Father's Day.
I love this.
Instead of shirts and ties, Daddy, I'm giving you this Carvel cake, 'cause you're my favorite
Carvel?
guy.
Fudgy the Whale for Father's Day. Yeah, that's a great gift.
To send a Carvel cake, call 1-800-327-GIFT. And don't forget to pick up this coupon flyer at your local Carvel dealer for savings on Fudgy the Whale and much more.
Your participating Carvel dealer also has Hug Me the Bear and Cookie Puss dolls.
Cookie Puss.
Love them. Thank you.
Yeah. Also get
By the way,
Corpsey the ice cream store owner.
Patton Oswalt did one of the funniest bits on Carvel that, he would have the same mold and they would just turn it upside down for the different cakes. So that he would the same one that would be like for Fudgy the Whale would be for St. Patrick's Day. They'd turn it upside down. The legs would look a little odd and they call it Patio Cripply. Jesus Christ, that was the funniest
As
bit.
an older guy,
Visit
now
your
that I hear that,
participating Carvel ice cream store.
that the fact that they always called it an ice cream dealer. That's
Yeah.
not what you want to call
That's
an ice cream
weird.
shop, right?
Right.
That's like
but,
for cars.
but when I hear that commercial, it brings back such warm, fun memories of me just sitting in the, and be like, I want Fudgy the Whale. I want
Cookie
Fudgy
Puss.
the Whale.
Cookie Puss.
Yes, Cookie
Robert
Puss.
loves ice cream cake. I hate ice cream cake. I like
Why
cake.
do you hate ice cream?
I like cake and I like ice cream with it.
He likes them both, but not in one place.
I don't like it. And also,
separate.
I don't like buying anything from a food dealer.
And
That's
remember,
a
you
problem.
can pour on regular chocolate cake with like vanilla cake with chocolate icing.
Mhm.
Pour a little chocolate milk on it to make the uber dessert. And you can, if you really try hard, you can gain actually 40 pounds this week.
Where does chocolate milk come from?
Brown
Black
cows.
Of course. Okay. Mike, your favorite, I believe,
cows.
your favorite John Lennon song?
Can you let the musicians in?
Here's his actual demo when he was teaching Imagine to the band. But
Absolutely.
this is your favorite
One of the
Lennon
greatest
song,
songs
isn't
of
it?
all time, in my opinion.
So this is the first time he's actually playing it for people. It was captured on film. But sort of big news in the community of musicians yesterday, he had always admitted that the lyrics came from one of Yoko's poems, but he
Right.
didn't give her any credit in the publishing. Yesterday, she actually got credit in the publishing. So from now on, whenever you buy a record or sheet music of Imagine, it will be credited as a Lennon Ono composition.
God.
All right, who cares?
Oh no, sucks.
Well,
Even to this day,
Yoko broke
she's
up the
getting
band. Why are you
involved.
why are you being so nice
Yeah,
to
and why
Yoko?
are you so excited about
Because-
that?
Why are you being so nice to you as a Beatles fan? What are you being nice to Yoko for?
Because actually, this piece of tape from the 70s supports that. He never really hid the fact.
Actually, that should be credited as a Lennon-Ono song because a lot of it, the lyric and the concept came from Yoko, but those days I was a bit more selfish, a bit more macho,
God,
and
it's a
I sort of
beautiful lyric.
omitted to
I hate to
mention
give
her
her credit,
contribution.
but it's a
But it was
beautiful
right out of Grapefruit, her book.
So
There's
simple.
a whole pile of pieces about imagine this and
It's
imagine
like great
that.
food. It's like great food. Great food is simple. A great
Dude,
lyric is simple. That was
You
just such a
gave her
beautiful
enough. How much more do you have to give her?
And I'm not
Gave
so
her
sure
enough.
she broke up the Beatles. I always blame Tony Perkins.
Tony Perkins for breaking up.
Yeah,
the
because
Beatles.
he's such a jerk.
Yeah, I know.
He
So
said that
high
he was
maintenance.
sending us mean texts last night. That jerk
I know.
Tony Perkins.
Thank you, Tony. We love you, Tony Perkins. You rock.
He's the best.
man.
There is a new book out by Neil Monk. He was the manager of Van Halen for their golden DLR years. And there's an audiobook version of it. And I like what this guy did on, I think this is from YouTube. He put in isolated David Lee Roth screams during the reading of the audiobook. It makes it much more exciting.
The smell of sex hangs in the air. It grabs them by the nose, by the crotch, and yanks them forward through a throbbing crowd of early arrivals. Young girls mostly.
Yes.
Screaming and pleading.
Baby, no, I ain't lying to you. I'm only gonna tell you one time.
Doing anything to get noticed.
Oh God, I'm running.
And perhaps gain access to the inner sanctum where the real party begins.
Run on one more time.
The boys pretend not to notice.
Yeah.
By this point, roughly 4 years into a spectacular 7-year run, they've become accustomed to the adulation
Yes, I
and
am.
the perks that come with it.
Those years of Van Halen are so legendary as far as the over-the-top partying that I may actually buy this audiobook.
Oh,
but it won't have the screaming on it.
No,
I want you to know
won't.
that. But I really want to get to the bottom of it because that guy was actually there for those
Wow.
golden party years. But I like what
David
that guy
Lee
did with
Roth. Man, oh man.
it. Van Halen, a beloved band. I would say one of the least loved bands would probably be Nickelback.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of hatred out there for Nickelback,
Yeah,
right?
they take a lot of crap. They take a lot of crap.
Some smash hits.
Yeah. Oh,
I know
you can't argue with that.
It's not popular to say you like Nickelback or Creed, but they have some
Or
smash
pretty
hits.
much Coldplay, too. You get a lot of crap if you say you like Coldplay.
And also, right now, if you want to modernize it, there's some sort of backlash against the chain smokers. And
Yes.
what is so great here is Nickelback actually put, I believe this is from Instagram, put out a video advising the chain smokers how to deal with the haters. And you know what? It shows a little bit of wisdom.
Don't Google yourself. I mean, I never look at press. I never look at
Chad Kroger
comments on anything. It's like, what for? If you're looking for the negativity, it's easy to find. So I'm a big fan of just like, I don't care. I really don't care.
But pretty wise stuff. Just don't look for the hatred.
Hey, it served me well.
Nice. Not at all. Who is this listener? Unfriend them.
I have been in dark places occasionally in my mental sort of awareness where I go looking for negative stuff for me, and it's amazing how easy it is to find.
Yes.
So I try not to do it. I just instead try to keep drinking and get out of that dark place.
Amen,
It's normally
brother.
between like 4 and 5, I think, drinks. Not afternoon time, not AM and PM.
Yeah,
but that fifth drink, it normally goes away.
And keep the adulation coming, though. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. More praise.
You know what's great?
Praise.
You went right from positive and skipped it, and you went right to adulation.
Adulation. That's what I like. Adulation.
All right.
You know?
And again,
Right.
as we open with Father's Day, we close with Father's Day.
Sunday is Father's Day, and the Trump kids are planning to give their father a tie.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. It'll be the first time in a while that Trump has a tie that's not linked to Russia.
That is your Magic Audio Bowl. Happy Father's Day, Grandpa Bob. Have a great weekend, everybody.
That's it, people. Thanks for joining us for another episode of TMOS. Don't forget to update our brand new app today and unlock the live 24/7 TMOS stream, which, by the way, makes Wide Open Wednesday a lot easier for you.
More fun.
All messages for our weekly mailbag can be sent to Rob with 2 B's at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Thank you for those great ones today. Our mailing address is TMOS, Box 32101, Washington, D.C. 20007. Don't forget that mailing address because it's birthday season.
That's right.
Thanks
Send your
again for-
adulation in a box.
Thanks for listening. And join us again. Hey, if the boys aren't doing it, that's the rule now.
Yeah, pick up the
Doesn't
slack.
mean the listeners can't.
Come on.
Thanks for joining us for the best part of your day. Just ask for birthday presents. No, I didn't. The Mike O'Mara Show. Goodbye, everybody.
I adore you.
Ciao, ciao.
One last thing. Please remember that MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon is the best way to shop for anything and everything. So, shop Amazon and get there through our website. Always open at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. Now, go in peace.
Happy Father's Day. Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.